Welcome back to the final episode of the Glory Hunter series here on FC24. If you have missed out last episode, you would have known we wrapped up the club side of things of here because we have won the Champions League and La Liga with Spain, and the club cabinet sides is done. There's only one more trophy that we can win, and that is the Euros, and we have one more opportunity to win that, and that is with now the England national team here. We are looking to lift that trophy and bring it home to the boys. This is our best starting 11 that we could put up. We couldn't bring Bukayo Saka because of his injury. Unfortunately, with us at Barcelona, they just couldn't allow us to bring him in, unfortunately. So, no Bukayo Saka for this one, unfortunately. But Harry Kane starts at striker. Sancho on the left-hand side. Bellingham down the middle at Cam. Phil Foden on the right-hand side. Mainu and Declan Rice in the midfield with Livramento at left back. Tomori and John Stones center back duoship. And then Trent Alexander-Arnold as our right back with Mr. Aaron Ramsdale as our goalkeeper. This is our group. We have Spain, Norway, and Sweden in our group. This might be the hardest group of the tournament. It's absolutely insane. Obviously, only 4 groups because not every European team is in the game. So Italy, Scotland, Wales, and Ukraine in Group B. Group C, we have Czech Republic, France, Romania, and Croatia. Group D, we have Netherlands, we have the Germans, Ireland, and Denmark. We definitely have the hardest group. And we are going to go ahead and simulate like we do in all group stage matches of these tournaments like we did last time with the Portuguese national team. We'll jump in if need be. But hopefully Norway, we can get a result out of here. Obviously Haaland and Odegaard. Hopefully they don't do too much. Hopefully Odegaard remembers I was his coach just a couple of weeks ago. And Harry Kane scores for England to get the ball off and rolling. 1-0, 14 minutes in. And Jadon Sancho in the 61st doubles the lead and gives us a little bit more breathing room. It's 2-0. A 2-0 win in our first group stage game of the competition. That is good to see. Spain and Sweden draw their first game. This is now the easiest game in the group. It's obviously against Sweden. We win this. We are through. Who's coming back? I bet you that's Bukayo Saka. The game. Just let me bring Bukayo Saka. I wish I could call him back up. I really wish I could call him back up, but I can't. That's unfortunate. Bukayo Saka would have been great. We win this game. We go up to 6. We are through no matter what. So it's as simple as that. We are, again, once again, sim through it and see what the boys do. Phil Foden, my Barcelona player, scores right before the break to give us the lead. It's 1-0. A 1-0 win will just do the job. We are into the next round of the Euros. What did I just say? The Euros? The Euros. We can honestly quick sim this game against Spain. Obviously does not matter. We are into the round of 16 against somebody. Obviously has to be against somebody as we win all 3 group stage games by a 1-goal difference there. And the group stages are done now. The round of 16, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, it's actually not in the round of 16. It's the quarterfinals. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is that the quarterfinals? Yes. They didn't bring anybody into it. Usually they would bring in, they do the top 3 sometimes. Is this different than the first group? I feel like it is. Maybe it's not. But we are facing off against Scotland in the quarterfinals. Just look at the quarterfinals there. This has to be an England win, surely. Ireland versus Romania, Italy versus Norway. We'll beat either one of them. The hardest team is obviously France. But England versus Scotland, we should take care of the Scots. We should take care of France. I'll be surprised if France loses to Denmark, to be honest. Italy and Norway, it doesn't matter. We'll beat both of them. And then we'll beat Ireland or we'll beat Romania. I mean, like, this has to be a coming home angle for the England national team. And we are going to go ahead and start Tammy Abraham instead of Harry Kane because he's obviously slow and I'm playing the game now. And James Madison, I was going to start you, but I'm not going to start you. Colwell can come onto the bench though, because why not? Let's get into it here against Scotland in the quarterfinals. Trent down to Declan. Declan Rice into Phil Foden. Declan Rice gets taken out from behind. Might be injured already. Bellingham into Sancho. Sancho offside. Jude Bellingham now on the ball. Jude Bellingham into Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho from outside the box. Jadon Sancho! The keeper got a hand to it, but it wasn't enough. It finds the back of the net, and England take the lead 28 minutes in. And it's Jadon Sancho to give them the lead. Going to Declan. Declan out wide to Trent. Headed over to Phil. Phil control that. Second ball as well. Phil Foden now. Declan Rice. Can't find Jude Bellingham. We're going to have time up 1-0 here against the Scotland national team. Come on. Manu. Livramento. Jadon Sancho into Tammy Abraham. That's a great ball. Tammy Abraham! He'll find the back of the net. He will double England's lead. And we're up 2-0 here against Scotland, trying to book our ticket to the semifinals of the Euros. Phil Foden into Livramento. That's a heavy touch for Livra, but he'll get it back anyway. Livramento now. Livramento. Jude Bellingham save. Tammy can't get there. Second ball cleared as well. Manu will head it down to Livramento. Livramento. Bellingham. Foden. Jude. Jude to put it away. No, but 10 minutes left to go. It's away. It's gone. We are into the semifinals here. A 3-0 win. And we move on. We say goodbye to the Scots. And bring us France or somebody else. Don't really care who. Denmark beat France 2-0 on penalties. Wait, what? Excuse me, what? They won 2-0 on penalties? What in okay, so the goalkeepers didn't show up in the match at all because it was 5-5, and then the goalkeeper showed up in penalties, and Denmark won 2-0 on pens? 2-0? Excuse me? So France are out, so England are now your favorite. Norway also beat Italy on penalties. We take on Denmark. So this might be a high-scoring game and a low-scoring penalty shootout. Or are we just going to have a high-scoring game? Because we obviously have a great defense. They seem to have a terrible defense. But they did just play France, and they allowed 5. But France also has a terrible defense if they allow 5. It's Norway versus Romania in the other semifinal. So it could be us versus England, or it could be us versus Norway. Absolutely insane. Declan Rice is gone too, by the way. So Declan Rice is out. Do we have a CDM? We don't have a CDM for him. So Mark Guay is coming in for him. Let's get into it. Us versus Denmark. Livramento, Sancho, Bellingham, Harry Kane, over the top for Bellingham. Bellingham! England up 1-0. We are taking them out piece by piece. It's coming home. 1-0 for England. Into Trent. Trent Alexander Arnold. Trent crossed in. Harry Kane can't win a header. Bellingham can't win the second ball. Mark Guay will win the third. Now Trent into the box for Harry Kane. No. Still Jude Bellingham. Crossed in now. Phil Foden, the shortest player there to head it in. It's saved. Harry Kane is too slow to get to the rebound. Now Tomori into Mark Guay. Trent. Phil Foden, shot blocked. Mark Guay. Manu! Oh, off target. Hoyland. Kajor. Tomori. Trent now. Bellingham. Phil. Harry Kane. I know you're slow. We got to hold up for you. Out wide for Phil Foden. Phil Foden touch away from the defender. Now Phil Foden against Christensen. Into the box. Phil Foden. Wasn't green timed. Delop's coming on for Harry Kane. Hoyland shut down by multiple England players, but he'll win it back. Delop, who's only on for a matter of moments, is injured already. Phil Foden into John Stones. John Stones from far. John Stones from distance. Blocked out. Tim Abraham will come on for Delop. 2 striker subs in a matter of 10 minutes. Phil Foden on the ball. It's Abraham first touch. And that is game over. A narrow 1-0 win will put England into the final of the Euros. We take down Denmark. Not as a high-scoring game as their quarterfinal matchup against France, but a narrow 1-0 win will move us on into the final of the Euros here in 2028. It's England versus Norway in the final of the World Cup, of the Euros here. Martin Odegaard's on the bench here. Arsnes is the replacement. Haaland is obviously their key player here. We are going with our full-strength team as possible. Declan Rice is back as well. Harry Kane's injury isn't as bad. Who else was injured? It was Delop who was injured. Don't have to worry about him either. Let's get to it. The Euros final here at the Stadion Hungary. Let's get into it. One game left to decide it. We was here with the Portuguese national team. We failed to win that. We must make it right now with the England national team to finally bring it home. It's us versus Norway. It's Sancho into Jude Bellingham. It's Jude Bellingham into the path of Phil Foden, intercepted. Trent. Phil Foden. Phil Foden onto his left foot. Oh, my Lord, Phil. Declan Rice down to Harry Kane. Harry Kane now over the top for Phil Foden. Phil Foden touch. Phil Foden shot blocked out for a corner. Jude Bellingham on the corner. Harry Kane headed off the defender again, off the keeper. It's a mess at the backs there. It's cleared though. How's that not going back in net? Tamori crossed in. Second half here, it's 0-0 in the finals. We both nearly scored multiple goal line saves for both teams. Mainu, Trent, Phil Foden, into Harry Kane. Harry Kane scores and finds the back of the net early into the second half. It's 1-0 for England. Nusa. Odegaard's on the field now. Ricer, shot blocked multiple times, still into the path. Declan Rice clears it. Harry Kane, out wide to Phil Foden. Still Phil Foden now. Phil Foden, it's still Phil Foden. Phil Foden, Phil Foden! Doubles the lead in England. 2-0 up. Phil Foden now. Phil Foden. Declan Rice, Jadon Sancho, it's 3-0 for England. And England have tripled the lead, and England are going to win the Euros. Jadon, Harry Kane, 4-0 for England. Take that down, Norway. We are moments away from lifting the Euros trophy. We are moments away from saying goodbye to the Glory Hunter safe here. And we are ending it on top with the England national team, the country that started it all with Liverpool. We ended by winning that nation its first Euros trophy in a long, long time. And that is game over. Harry Kane, Mainu, Foden, Bellingham, no Bukayo Saka, unfortunately. But England are your Euros 2028 champions, taking down Norway 4-0 on the day. It was Phil Foden, Jadon Sancho, and I think Harry Kane got a brace as well. He opened it up. He closed it down as well. scored the first goal of the entire competition for this team. He scored the last one for this team as well to lift the trophy. It's England as your Euros 2028 champions. And John Stones, the captain of the team, will lift the trophy. And it is done. The England Euros are ours. The Glory Hunter is complete. And there we go. We are done. We started off in Liverpool. We won the league there. We won the Carabao Cup. We won the FA Cup. We got to the final Europa League. We failed to win that. Then we moved on to Lyon, in which we won the league. We won the league. We also won the Coupe de National, aka the Cup final, and then we also won the Conference League. We then moved over to Bayer Leverkusen. Now it's not going to show it as us winning it. In fact, it actually is going to show us winning it, the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal. We won the DFB Pokal with the Bundesliga. We lost in the final. We didn't get to the semi. We lost in the actual final. That's why it won't show you that. I had a couple of things messed up there, so we didn't win that. We went ahead and then moved on to Atalanta, until which we won the Europa League and the Coppa Italia, and we failed to win the league itself. And then we moved over to Barcelona, in which we won the Champions League with Barcelona. We did not win the Copa de España, but we did win the La Liga as well. And then obviously the national teams, we won the World Cup with... Who did we win the World Cup with? Netherlands? We won the World Cup with the Netherlands, and then we won the Euros with England. And here is your full trophy cabinet on here. It is done. It is over. It is over. It is done. We win La Liga. We failed to win 2 trophies. That's it. Out of the 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 15 trophies we were going after, we failed to win 2. Which was the Copa del Rey, the Copa de España, and the Serie A in Italy. We conquered England, we conquered France, we conquered UEFA, we conquered the national team side of things, we conquered Germany. We technically conquered Spain as well in the La Liga. We won the Coppa Italia in Italy, failing to win Serie A and the Copa del Rey. What's next for this channel is I did a poll a couple while ago, like a different time ago. And as you can see on your screen now, if I quickly go down here, go to the community tab, you will see I did a series vote there between League One RTG, the Championship RTG, or Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen won massively. So I guess we're going back to Germany. We're going back to Bayer Leverkusen for a full series with the boys in Germany, probably wanting us to replicate the invincible season that they had at the moment. That's obviously going to be a lot harder than it is in the game. Let's go ahead, and that's crazy to say. It's harder to do that in the game than it is for them to do it in real life. That's an insane statement. But that is it from the Glory Hunter. When we come back, whether it be tomorrow, whether it be Thursday, whether it be Friday, whether it be Monday, whatever day, I don't know what day this is coming out, but the next day will be the start of the Bayer Leverkusen career mode. Go and leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.